All right, so if you open up your project and you're not starting from scratch, but using a template like this one over here, you'll see the canvas over here. This is a visual representation of your website. This is how it's going to look if you publish it. You can change the screen size over here to see if anything breaks, if it's viewed on a smaller screen. You can also zoom in and zoom out. You can also use the mouse for this if you want, and you can use keyboard shortcuts also. Let's go back to all screens over here. On the left side, you have a different type of representation of your canvas over here. So if you see it, when I hover over these elements over here, they get highlighted here. And if I click on the canvas, you'll see that it's also highlighted over here. Now, if I click a different one, another one will be highlighted. If I click on the canvas, it's going to be highlighted over here. Now you can add new elements by clicking the plus button here or using a keyboard shortcut, the A shortcut. You can see the elements over here. You can see that each element has an icon in the structure area here. Then you have the content, which has different icons. And then you can see the same icons here. So you know this is a div, you know this is a H2 heading, you know this is a link block, etc. Now this icon has a different icon. And if you go to components, this element has a different icon. You can see that this is actually a component. So it's a saved group of elements. And here it is, a container component is right over here. So these are your saved components. And we also have layouts which help you build out things a lot faster. You have navigation, headers, content, footers, etc., which you can just go ahead and drag and drop into the canvas. And that's how you build things. You drag and drop things here. So if I click the plus, and if I want to add another element, I can, like a button, let's say, I can click it and it will be added under this heading. Now, if you have a div selected, then it will be added in that specific element. So here's the button, and if I Control or Command Z, it will go back. It will disappear. Then we have the pages here, so I can change my page, go to the About page, and then if I click an element here, or anywhere actually, the Design tab here opens. So all these are about the element itself. So I can change the color, for example, of the text. Let me go with orange so you can see the changes. Okay, or Command Z again, or Control Z to take it back to how it was. Then I can also change the settings over here, and I can change things like the ID. I can hide or show the element, link it to something, and I can also bind it to a collection over here, which is basically like a database in the CMS over here. So these are all my collections. Let me go back to the canvas. And then this is the settings tab, right? When I had this selected, you can see I just talked about this a moment ago. And then I can also go into animations and create an animation. I can animate the specific elements. And I'm just going really quickly through this, but I have videos where I go deeper into each one of these settings, so you can go ahead and view that if needed. The preview is over here, and you can publish your site by just clicking this button over here. Then we have connections here, which are basically integrations. You can connect to Airtable and in the future others. Our workflows are here. Our pages are here. Our colors and typography is here. Advanced settings like authentication and custom code are here. To get authentication, you need to enable it over here. That's basically it. One more thing. Left top drop down menu, you can see all your projects. You go to your dashboard by clicking here. More settings here, help, and editor mode. This is really cool if you're handing your project over to your client and he or she needs just to change the text or images. They can use this and they will not break the design of your site. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.